and we see this pattern kind of throughout a lot of the guests, is your focus on just talking to people, as many people as possible when you get to a new place, and
Yeah.
like just almost like a maniac getting into a new place and just speaking with like you said,
No, but
100.
I also enjoy it. It's not like a chore for me, right? I don't think
You
it's
enjoy
like,
it, but then it
yes.
opens up doors for you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
always opens up doors for, and so the people who are still skeptical of networking, I challenge them to listen to the 150 episodes that we've done, 150 plus. This is 151. To listen, and what's the patterns that you're seeing in almost every single guest? The pattern is networking. The pattern is talking to people. The pattern is curiosity, being passionate, and trying to find what you love. And I think Omar here is a great example of just somebody who's um, hustler on the side. He's trying to figure things out, but he loves talking to people, and it puts him at a huge advantage to being successful long run. So, Omar, thanks so much for sharing your story. Tell me more about any other final words of wisdom before we call it. I think it was an
I
interesting.
wouldn't say wisdom, man. I mean, I'm still learning, finding my way
Any
around.
final words, then we'll call it. Any final words?
Look, I don't know. I think you should just have the ability to go talk with people at various social income levels, so with different education levels.
Mm-hmm.
I had that exposure growing up, right? So talk with somebody who's a portfolio manager managing $5 million, somebody who's a janitor, right? You need to have that, but you also have to have a reasonable level of curiosity in the world around you. Because if you don't, look, you can do a job. I just didn't want to be 45 or 50 and then just be kind of ambling through life and just kind of semi-annoyed all the time, right? I just didn't want that. And maybe look, by the way, maybe this means that I might have missed out on a lot of economic, like money-wise things that if I had studied hard or networked harder earlier on, maybe I get a, I don't know, really nice investment banking job and make like $400,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have the same level of internal pleasure in life. Life pleasure, life. Like, hey,
Did you feel like you've missed out on something? So like income wise, what do you think you've grossed? Like what was your salary, or what have you taken home?
I can tell you this, that I invest all of my money back into my business, but I can tell you this, my income is probably around the same that when I was in equity research, income wise, but my net worth is like easily about 5 million.